Well, without further ado, I may as well explain myself. I've just moved myself into the kitchen right now. And I'm cooking potatoes. I've just been up to a friend's house, technically for a vegan dinner, but I couldn't stay because, well, I just don't like sushi kind of food. Like, I ate the raw strips of seaweed paper, but it was just too much. I just don't like that taste, smell of seaweed, seafood and fish. Don't. So, but also the other thing that put me off was this guy from Israel. He just said, he came across as wanting something else, wasn't mentioning what he wanted. I think he wanted Sabine, my friend, but she's with Philip. But anyway, he like laid things on me like I bet you're older. No, I might have said to him, no, I know I'm older than you. He said, how old are you? And I said, well, I know I'm older than you. And he said, oh, how old then? And I never told him. I don't like that sort of attitude. Oh, you're older, so then you've priority. Because when they find out that I'm older, nothing changes. Because I allow people to be themselves, regardless of age. But it is coming up now. I did give out essentially to this guy who was young, 17, and I told him, don't try and be cool, just be yourself. And that's what I'm kind of the same thing with the Israeli guy tonight. Don't even have a feeling of wanting to talk about him, but just not him, but the attitude, being ignorant is what I was explaining. And I can't explain what I said there, because again I'm alone in my kitchen, cooking potatoes, and I can't explain things to people on my own. It feels like I'm speaking to myself. That's the problem with the camera and the YouTube for me. There's no point in me talking to myself. I can't relate to people talking to a camera with no feedback. I'm much better off in a situation of people discussing. So that's the problem with my YouTube videos, and I'm disappointed that there isn't too many people, commenting or whatever, but I suppose I've just got used to that. I used to make passionate videos, now I'm just waffling, because I think I really want to get my testosterone back in me, because I prefer myself on the testosterone. Like the Israeli guy tonight, he's been rude to me because I said to him, you wouldn't be like this if there was a woman in front of you. It's often the way I feel, often the way I react. I react as if I'm a woman, and they see me as a man. And that's my points about transsexuals, intersexuals, stuff like that, is that I feel like a woman. I always have felt more like a woman, let's say, than a man. But I always get treated like I'm a man. And then of course I get treated like I'm a queer, gay, homosexual man, because I have so many female things that go on in my brain, or whatever else, I also have a female body on a lot of levels, and it's hard. It's very hard to be yourself. But I am myself all the time. And I think I escaped out of certain realities by going to countries that I didn't speak the language of. It was a lovely escape. It was like a holiday. Going to a country that I don't understand the language of. You don't have to understand all the crap first order in the news. You don't understand it. You don't have to listen to the people giving out shit about you and calling you names, because you don't understand it. And you can work out your own self in your own brain with some serious meditation that just takes place simply by being in a foreign country with a foreign language. And that's one thing I'd say to anybody who has a life like me. Maybe do that. But as I start to understand people more and meet more people that I can communicate with properly, it gets difficult sometimes. Where I'm going with this sentence is ridiculous, because it's so ridiculous. So I'm just going to stop, okay? I can't discuss it anymore. I'm a bit upset. I've just come back from lovely moon though. I'd love to show you the moon. I wonder could I show you the moon? Hang on a second. I'll try and show you that. This would be great if I could. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Okay, no, he's up there more. Okay. There, look. Isn't that a lovely moon? I wonder, can I zoom in? Well, that's the moon. It looks like a light. Cool. Well, anyway. Blue moon, you caught me dancing alone, without a dream in my heart. Whatever the lyrics are, I don't know. So I'll leave you with that, people. I'm not much of a painter. I've painted this sort of stuff, which didn't work, so I ended up just putting yellow all over the place. Also, there was other patterns around here that I was trying to do, and didn't work. I'm not a painter. I can't really paint well. I may as well show you my kitchen quickly. A lot of dishes, I know. Old bonsai plant from my brother gave it to me. Well, there you go, okay. Whoops, tangled up the wires now. There you go. So, hope you enjoyed that, people. I'm not in the mood for blogging at the moment, vlogging or whatever you call it. I won't base it all on testosterone, but I swear to God, testosterone helps me be able to be, and I understand more now how people are, and that's one of the reasons I went off testosterone, is to help those who are feeling like I have felt the last 2 years, and there is a way out. I wouldn't say it's just testosterone, it could be estrogen too, but it could also just be a realization of what you are, you know, and to be able to see somebody like me, just trying my best to explain myself and be as honest as possible and not try and make it all professional. No, just being myself. I was about to say stupid self there. I would say my stupid self, but I stopped myself. That's how professional I am. I realise, no, don't put the negative in there, even though I think it. You know? So, that's another point to mention to people out there. Oh God, I'm with you when you think negative about yourself. Think negative about situations, think negative about life, and think, fuck, holy fuck, I'm gone, there's nothing I can do. No matter what I do, no matter how much I try 300%, people say I'm trying 25%. Take a deep breath, that was a long sentence. Anyway, that's what I'd like to say as well. Okay, ciao people. Peace.